Hey gang, welcome back to OPAW's Diecast Wrecks and Restorations. Today we're going to do the Hot Wheels Phantom Corsair that I've had in my collection for a while. By the way, if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. I have more to come. I had already pre-drilled and tapped it. It was kind of a plain Jane. It seemed like it needed a little more oomph to it. So I decided between that and the scratches all over it, we would spice it up a little. Wasn't much window showing in this, but I figured we could make it pretty anyway. Into our favorite stripper she goes. One thing I was going to change is I hated this rear bumper. It stuck out so far from the car, it looked like it was a Secret Service stand. So I used my jeweler saw and snipped it right out of there. I just cut along the contours of the base. First I decided that's how I was going to leave it. Then the more I looked at it, that had that cutouts on the rear of the body, and I figured I'd have to do something with it. Base was all metal, that was nice. Take the windshield after I cleaned it off a little bit, dip it in the pledge, revive it, make it look all purty again. I also did the interior, even though once it's in the car you can't really see much of the interior. But what the hell. And I wasn't aware I showed so much of that hairy chest in the background. After it came out of the stripper, I put it on the wire wheel. Then I went after it with the steel wool, kind of smoothed down any boogers, give the surface some kind of bite for the primer and paint. And it was time for the mineral spirits bath. Like I said in another video, I like to dip them and give them a little swish around. Then I take them out, brush them real good. Then I dip them again and then just let it dry. Here we are putting the primer on. Once I get my shop set up a little better, I'll be able to set up my regular spray booth, and I'll be able to light it better and get more better shots of me painting, which this one here is my typical non-Hollywood fashion. You big dummy. Of course I can see it, but nobody else can. Hey, there's a glimpse. I had taped off the top and the trunk area and the hood for a special surprise to my subscribers and viewers. Then I came up with the idea on this bumper, I'll just add some tailpipes. So I drilled out the base. You can see I marked where the cutouts on the body of the car were. And I just put a little CA glue in the holes. And I tapped in some aluminum tubing. I used the fishtail design for the end of the tailpipe. Sorry about the background noise on that last clip of it. Then it was time for reassembly. Pop the glass in, pop the interior in. This is what we started with. Pretty scuffed up in places. Kind of a dead paint scheme. I decided to spice it up a little bit. Take off that back bumper. And this is what we ended up with. Black pearl with red pearl top. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. For now, this is Opal saying goodbye.